You are looking at my current family of the .264 6.5 caliber for my 6.5 Creedmoor bullets that range from 120 grain all the way to 125. On the end, we are starting with the 120 grain Gold Dot. Next, taller bullet is the Lehigh Defense 120 grain Controlled Chaos. The next is the Cutting Edge Match Tactical Hunter, that is 120. The original, and I'm not sure they even make this anymore. This is the Hornady 123 grain SST. Then you've got the Hammer. No, that's the Absolute Hammer 123 grain bullet. That's right there. Next is the Hammer Hunter. That's 124 grain. And the one I want to talk about today is this new one, the Cutting Edge 125 grain. And they've labeled this the, what's the name of this bad boy? Maximus bullet. And I do need to apologize to a gentleman by the name of Peter. He sent me these, man, April or May. Got really busy with everything that I was doing with the prairie dog hunt. Then I got my new thermal. Then I got COVID, and I just completely forgot about it. And I've got actually a stack of bullets that people have sent me that I need to demo. And I saw this, and I was like, and I opened the box up, and there's literally a whole box of bullets here. So I'm going to get these guys loaded up. I went to my chart that I've used for the 120 grain. I think I've got a good load. I'm going to develop 2 loads with three grains plus or minus of the one that I believe is going to be the most accurate. What I want you to see in the new one that's 125 grains is check out those petals. Do you see that? They're basically slits there. I'm trying to hold this into the light properly so you can catch those. There's 4 of them. One right there. Another one there. Come on. And there. These will break off according to their website, and I'll show you the information there. Pay attention to the timestamp on the bottom right of the screen. These hogs came running in just at sunrise. I want to use the game cam pics and this video as an educational tool on how pressured hogs respond. I've been hunting these hogs hard, trying to keep them away from our deer stands. In this first picture, you will see 25 to 35 pound piglets. In this next picture, look towards the very back. Here's an educated boar weary of all of our feeders. You can only catch a glimpse of him occasionally on a game cam. He is literally looking at me at about 130 yards and quickly exits the field behind him. The video didn't catch the dominant spotted sow. She, like the boar, also stayed 15 to 25 yards away from the feeder, unlike the piglets. She saw or scented me a good 120 yards away and quickly dashed in the woodlines to the right. The third biggest hog in the group heard the dominant sow run away and quickly followed. This is the boar that's been sticking his nose in one of our feeders. Unfortunately, in the video, you can't hear the sow calling to these piglets. They ignore mama at first. Next, you hear the boar slapping its jaw, trying to get the piglets' attention, but they continued to feed. At a distance of 120 yards, I am using a 2x zoom, which equals 4x digital zoom. It was interesting listening to the boar and sow's vocalization, but the piglets were really slow to respond. I determined to wait for the last few hogs before taking the shot. If I could get a double, I would try to line that up, and we'll pick up the action from here. I had to replay this video a lot. I definitely need to head back into the woods to recover the first hog. Tell you what, that cutting edge 125 grain Maximus bullet destroyed this little piglet. That entry wound right here has got to be a good dime size. Look at this ear real quick. I want to see how tough hogs are. He probably just got in a fight in the last 2 days or so. Check that out. Barely hanging on. Let me roll him over real quick. I don't want to get my sheath bloody. So you think that side's bad. Check this out. Oh, come here. Ugh. Look at that. Doesn't that look like the bullet exited sideways? I know it didn't, but look at that damage though, man. That's incredible. This piglet smells really good, so I'm going to rip the back straps out. I don't know if it's worth doing a neocropsy because he's so small. It's really not comparative. I could have shot this thing with a 22. It would have dropped him. The cutting edge 125 grain Maximus bullet punched this second hog at 2,553 feet per second, delivering 1,800 foot-pounds of energy, made this little piglet bleed out a lot. This being a new deer stand, I decided to bury the blood as much as possible. Prayers to all the families and their loved ones who passed away in the travesty that's going on in Afghanistan right now. We have got to do better, America.